Welcome back, everybody. This is our second look at Linda's townhouse. Last time we looked at her upper floor plan, and today we're going to be looking at the main floor. Remember that this is a townhouse that she is thinking about buying. It hasn't been built yet, and she wants to be able to talk to her developer, to see if there's some small things that changes that she can make to make the design just that much better.
And we should start out by saying overall the unit is pretty well designed. Yeah. There's not sort of systematic overall design issues that need to be addressed. So the things that we're going to suggest are very small tweaks that we think are really going to increase the livability of the unit. So on this floor we've got the living, dining, and kitchen all in one open floor plan with the stair, of course, along the sidewall. And it makes sense. I mean, the living room proportion is good. The kitchen location is good, located to the balcony. The dining room is a little big when you actually think about where you're going to place the table. If you center it on the window, there's a lot of space around it.
And there's some extra space potentially over here. But it's in the right location.
It is in the right location, but we really think the design tweak really has to happen in the kitchen. And it's not a very big design change, but it'll really improve the functionality.
Right. So let's take a little bit of tracing paper, and we're going to talk about the island and the fact that we think that there's not really enough storage there, and we're going to talk about why we think that the island is the length that it is. And it all comes down to the refrigerator door. Let's just draw that refrigerator door the way it is there. Now let's draw it open. There it is. And now architects draw that half arc to show that that's actually the swing of the door. And we can see now why that island stops where it does, because they want to maintain some clearance. And that's probably only, about 15 inches?
Yeah.
More or less. That's pretty tight. And so if this island had come over, which is what it really needs to do, it could actually come all the way over to this line by the stair and still leave enough room for the dining room table to go. There would be a problem there.
Yeah, so what we think we need to do is, we're just going to retrace the island here, is we would actually recommend extending it, because it really isn't big enough to have anything more than sort of one cupboard next to the sink, and it is really valuable storage, and plus it's going to make it feel more proportionate to the space. But we would recommend actually just sliding this down a little bit so that when the fridge door is open, like what John drew just a second ago, like that, we do have the clearance between the edge of the island and the door swing. And the other thing that's going to do is it's going to make this space, which is behind the island where the bar stools are, feel a little bit more proportional to the kitchen, and it won't feel like it's missing something, needs a piece of furniture, or is wasted leftover space.
That's right. So we've got about 3 feet probably on that side. We wouldn't want to go any nearer than that. What would you think about here? 3'6"?
I think you need about 42 inches minimum.
Yeah, so 3'6" to there, and then that will give you a little bit more room. You've still got a good appliance triangle, and for a very small upgrade, you're going to have a much more functional kitchen. Next time, we're going to look at the lower level.